Hello everybody, here we are back for segment 3. Remember when we first started, we had this old table that we cleaned first with some Zep that takes off all the old grease and dirt that's been built up for years and years. And then we applied our Annie Sloan chalk paint in Emperor's Red. Waited for that to dry, and then we went right back on with our Valspar turquoise. So now today, what we're going to do, we're going to add a crackle coat. So what we're going to do first is pour our crackle made by Valspar into a secondary container. You never want to contaminate your same container. So take this, pour it in another container. You're going to use quite a bit, so I'm going to pour about a cup in there, 3/4 of a cup to a cup. And you're going to take your chippy brush. If you remember from segment 2, I could not remember what this was called. It is a chippy brush. I don't know why I didn't remember that. So, with the glazing for this, we want to get a crackle effect. And you can get different effects with the same medium. You can get small crackles and you can get large crackles. What you're going to do is you're going to put it on, not go back over it, just put it on real quick, and you're going to let it dry. Today it's super hot here. It's probably about 102 degrees in here, so it's not going to take very long to dry. You're going to wait. I'm going to check back in an hour. You don't want it completely dry. If it gets completely dry, you're going to have to just start over, which all you have to do is just add more medium to it, and you'll be fine. But we'll just keep an eye on it, and when it seems like some of it's dry, but there's still some wet spots where I've made it a little bit thicker, you're good to go. So we're going to take this. I have not put any wax or poly coat or anything on the top. We just have our plain red coat and our beautiful turquoise around the sides. So can you see there where you can still see the red coming through? I think that looks just fantastic. Because remember, we're sloppy painting. We're not painting perfect, because we want some to show through, and this crackle is going to do that effect too. After we put the crackle on, we're going to put the turquoise on, and you'll see red coming through and just a beautiful old finish on the top. Okay, so let's start with the crackle. I got my handy chippy brush, and you can get these at Harbor Freight, Home Depot, Lowe's. They're pretty inexpensive. You can buy several at a time, use them for, if it don't last as long as your regular brushes, but this one, once I clean it, it goes pretty good, but this is loose. It comes off, but it still works fine. I'm okay with that. Keep using it. Okay, so I've got this much in my bowl. That's quite a bit, because I don't really want to stop and add more to it while I'm going, because it's going to dry really quick, and you don't want to go back over what you've already done. So I'm actually thinking maybe I should put a little bit more in there. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more and get a full cup before we start, because I'm going to be moving really quickly. I don't want to stop what I'm doing, especially for it as hot as it is today. It's going to dry really fast. And crackle medium is one of my favorite things to do, because you get such a cool effect without really having to do anything yourself. You know, you just put it on there, you put another coat of paint on, and voila, you get this great effect. Okay, so I'm going to tip my table up a little bit so you can see I'm really getting my brush wet. See that? I'm really getting it wet. Let's see if I can do this at the same time. Okay, here we go. So, and another thing, crackle paint will run. So if you're doing a dresser and you want all the sides to have crackle, lay it on its side when you do the side panels, and on the top, you know, just have it sitting regular, but don't try to do crackle when this dresser's just standing up and try to do the sides. It'll just run down and you won't get the good look that you're going for. But for this one, I'm going to lean it forward just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Probably have to move it back up. So we got our red Emperor's Silk by Annie Sloan on the top. Beautiful, beautiful color. And it's been a whole day of drying. I didn't get to do anything on it yesterday, but it's just beautiful. It's so hard on there, and it's just a wonderful color with this turquoise. So here we go. Look at that. I'm just putting it on there. No big deal. Just finding places to put it. Here we go. Looks like I got enough crackle. I'm doing thick and thin. The thinner the coat, I'll get those small crackles. The bigger, the more crackle that I have, I'll have large crackles. That went on really fast. Look at that. Okay. Put it on. Leave it alone. So we're going to pause the video. I'm going to keep checking back because I know it's going to go really fast. And we'll see how it goes. All right? See you in a bit.